Hi everyone. Okay, about over a week ago, I did a video about my grain mite situation and how I handle my setup and what I was doing to both prevent grain mites from spreading to one bin to another and treat the infected bins. So the only bins, again, my beetle bin, these beetles they've been in beetle form for 4 months now. They're starting to get old and their egg production is declining, but they never got mites. I don't know why, I just got lucky. This bin is the newest baby bin. Like I said, I manually sift everything from this bin into this one, add new wheat bran, so on and so forth. And I'm actually about to start a 5th bin because there are so many worms in these containers. But what I'm excited about today is the last video I made, I said that I had ordered green pea flour. Well, I did. Basically, all you do is order green peas or just get green peas from Kroger. At the end of the video, I'll show you the bag, but they're like the pre-cooked ones. They're very hard, feel like pellets. And then you grind them in a coffee grinder or something to that effect until it's a very fine powder form. According to the studies I read, anywhere between 5 and 10% volume will kill mites. They've learned this recently. A lot of different farmers discovered that pea grain by itself or pea flour had no mites in it. And they're still studying it, but apparently their bodies can't process the protein. Well, 6 days ago, I ground up my pea flour. Wear a mask when you do it because it is so super fine. It's like chalk dust almost, and it really irritated my lungs. I get sinus infections and such, but it's really, really irritating. It gets in your eyes, so I just recommend wearing one if you want to. If not, it's your deal. But so since I added, this bin right here has 10%, roughly, I did it by weight, but about 10% green pea. You can use green or yellow. Apparently anything, peas work. And it's about 10% volume. The worms have already kind of mixed it in. Occasionally you'll see a whole pea that didn't get blended up. But within 4 days of me adding it, I have not seen any more mites. The adults all seemed to die off within the first couple of days, and then apparently some baby mites hatched, and they crawled into the cup and drowned, and then I haven't seen anything. I keep looking, shining lights, so maybe it's a coincidence, I don't know, but both of these bins appear to be completely mite-free. Another question I had, because they haven't studied this a whole lot, is will it harm your mealworms? And they have absolutely thrived. They're starting to molt. These, I believe, are... Nobody's on this one right now? There's only one little guy here. These are 3 weeks old, I think. I wish I had a light in here. That's kind of unfortunate, but they've already eaten through this one and kind of moved on. Man, I can never get a good picture of my baby worms for y'all, but I have so many in here, and at night they tend to go down to the bottom. But anyways, they're perfectly healthy. You'll see a lot of dark stuff over here. That's them molting. I've got to get a vacuum here at some point and just kind of suck all that off. And I need to do a substrate change. But getting beyond the point, one thing I forgot to mention is this is also good as a prophylactic. If you're worried about mites getting in and out of your bin, I can't remember how carefully I covered this, but Vaseline, at least one layer of Vaseline around the top of every bin. And that way, if you start, you can see a bunch built up right there. If you do get an infection, they won't be able to crawl up the sides and out and then infect all of your other bins. It'll be limited and contained. They cannot get past that Vaseline. When the infection or the infestation was pretty bad, I had a lot of dead mites that were stuck in this bottom layer. I have like a double layer here, but I can promise you that they can't get past it. Doesn't need to be very thick. Some people say you can use vegetable oil as well, but you have to apply it a lot more often, and I don't know. I just liked the Vaseline better, but one word of caution, don't let the substrate touch the Vaseline because it will, it's not good for worms. So, all right, that's it for today. I'm gonna update later with more progress with how the pea flower is working, and if it definitely did eliminate my issue. Another question I have is, I'm willing to bet that some of these larvae are going to go into pupa phase pretty soon. Will the pea flower cause them any issue? Will it dehydrate their bodies? I don't know. And I also don't know whether or not it could be harmful for beetles. I can't imagine it would be, but these guys are so old that I may be willing to take one for the team and try it, add a little bit, and make sure they don't all fall over dead. But anyways, that's it for today. Love talking about my worms, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will include a link to the studies about the green pea flower.